More than 100 animals discovered in a cockfighting bust in Sarpy County, and 5 people face charges. Reporter Sydney Gray learned more from the Nebraska Humane Society.
It's pretty upsetting, and it's also baffling to me why anyone would think that this is a fun sport to go and watch.
A year-long investigation led the Nebraska Humane Society and Bellevue police to this property on South 15th Street.
Located numerous roosters that are being used for cockfighting activities and cockfighting breeding, and we found various items of paraphernalia there as well.
The Nebraska Humane Society says they seized 163 birds from the property. Kelly Brown, Director of Field Operations at the Humane Society, compares this bust to the one in Cass County last November. Brown says the birds were living in horrible conditions.
There were quite a few birds that were housed inside of the barn area, and then in also outdoor coops. Overall conditions weren't very acceptable either.
5 people were arrested and faced felony charges.
I know that we eat chickens and we eat cattle and things like that, but when you're talking about putting an animal in a situation where its last moments on earth are going to be fighting for its life, fighting to the death of the other animal.
They also seized 4 dogs, 4 kittens, and a goat from the same property for animal neglect. The birds they saved?
Right now they're being held at an undisclosed location. We're just doing our daily care with them. It's pretty difficult to rehome a rooster just because it is going to try to go after other birds.
And for anyone who's involved in any kind of animal fighting, Brown says,
just know that in Nebraska we take this very seriously. It is enforced very strictly, and if you're involved, you're eventually going to be arrested.
In Bellevue, Sydney Gray, 3 News Now.
The Humane Society also tells us if you see something, say something. They say there's no reason anyone should be harboring a large number of birds if they aren't a meat producer. Animal fighting is against the law in all 50 states, a felony here in Nebraska.